Hey guys out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today guys I'm going to start a new segment that I think is going to just be a little bit of fun, little creative juices, get your creative juices flowing, because this format is a format where you can actually quote unquote be creative. You can try different things out because some people think this format sucks, some people think you can be creative, and I just like being a little creative. That's me. Being it's a card game. Just be creative with your card choices sometimes. So this is going to be a new segment, like I said, and this week I'm going to be talking about one particular card in general, which is one of my favorite creative cards I ever came up with, and that card is, oops, United We Stand. Now, if you guys don't know what United We Stand is, it's an old spell card that's an equip card. I'll go more into depth with that in a second. But pretty much what it is it's an old spell card that came out, I think, in Metal Raiders, I believe it is, or one of those old first sets that originally came out. At one point in the game, this card was actually, I think, limited to one, and at one point it was banned. It was considered too good. Now it's unlimited. I had one person tell me, "Oh, it's banned. You can't use it." I'm like, "No, dude. It's unlimited now." Um, it used to be banned, I think, at one point, and it was limited to one. I know for sure. But the card is actually very good in some decks. But first, let me read over this effect because I know it's an old card, and you may not know what it does or anything. And first off, I'm going to point out too, in this one, because it's the original United We Stand, I actually pulled this from the original pack that it came in, and I was so happy. I love the artwork first off. But you can't see it on the camera, I know. But over here, where it says spell card, this doesn't say spell. This says magic card. For your Yu-Gi-Oh history of the week, spell cards in the original game of Yu-Gi-Oh used to be called magic. Okay? There was a dispute between Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh about what to call it, so they had to change everything to spell instead of magic, because Magic didn't like that. So in some of your older spell cards, you see the card where it says magic, and here you see that magic. The card's called United We Stand. It's an equipped spell card, so you'd equip it to a monster, and I'll read the effect to you guys. For every face-up monster you control, increase the attack and defense of the equipped monster by 800 points. Now, 800 may not be a lot, you think, but for swarming, spammy type, decks that spam a lot of monsters very quickly and they kind of have like an OTK potential with them, this card can be single-handedly an OTK card. For example, in my Six Samurai deck, if you guys know that deck, I run this card. I love it. You can equip it to Xian. Xian is harder to kill now because it's a bigger monster. With Heavy gone, it's actually better now than it was before. I can honestly say that. You equip it to Xian. Xian's hard to run over. They're going to have to pop your Xian. They can't run over it with just a Geminite Pearl or something stupid like that. And if they have, 1 with 2 back row, 3 back row, and the only deadly card they have maybe is like a Mirror Force, a D Prison, and that's all they got, let alone maybe, no Fiendish Chain, you can just, and if you got a Keyzon and you got a Xian, you equip it to Xian, you can pretty much go boom boom, OTK, good game, next game. It just really can put your opponent back on their heels really quickly. My friends have actually used it in Karakuris. I've seen it in Karakuris, but I feel the best deck I've ever used it in, besides equip spell cards, is Six Samurais. Also, with this format, with Heavy being gone again, people are, they say, well, you can set more back row and everything. Yeah, the back row may not be that good, but you also can play decks more now with field spell cards. You can also play equip spell cards more because Heavy's gone. They last longer on the field, stuff like that. And even one of my friends has taken full advantage of this. He's actually running a Power Tool Dragon deck. If you guys don't know what that is, that's like one of the first synchro decks that ever came out in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it involved equip spell cards. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys about Unite We Stand as the unique, I guess, Tekken choice if you want to just play with it for fun. If you run a swarming type deck that has OTK potential in it, try this card out. It can really give you that push for your win. If not, just put your opponent back on their heels where they only have like 1,000 life points left or 800 left, and you just go overleg, cowboy, bam, good game. So I mean, it works out very well. So try it out, have fun with it, guys. Just be unique. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a card game. Have some fun with it, guys. That's what I always say about Yu-Gi-Oh! Take care, everybody. Till next time, adios. And I hope you guys like this new segment on my channel. Take care, everybody. Seto Kaiba, I'm out of here.